Hey everyone, so I'm here with a kind of an older review. So this is the Suicide Squad King Shark Build-A-Figure, which came out maybe third quarter last year. So it's basically 4, and this is the set that I've been kind of looking at, but I was just kind of afraid to pull the trigger, and I don't know, had a hard time finding like all the pieces, but I actually found this for substantially cheaper than retail. These usually go for about 25 a piece, and I found them for about half that. So I was excited. I didn't see them in clearance like a Walmart or Target or anything. This was like at a toy shop. I don't go too often. I just kind of went there and yeah, seen them. So the ones in the set, I'll just show them in the package. So we got Harley Quinn. So I'll probably start left to right. So I'm just going to show those individually, because she's got the legs. Pretty much all there is there. On the back, get a picture of her, and then shows all the pieces and other figures in the set. Let's see, same thing with Bloodsport. And there's an unmasked one of him, which they just had this one. So there's that picture of him on the back. Peacemaker one, the only one they have is the unmasked one. So I kind of want the one with the mask if I was to pick one. I'm not that interested in the figures that much. It's mainly just King Shark. So that's him. And on the back, got a picture of him with a mask. It's kind of weird. This is the unmasked figure. On the back is a picture of him with the mask. And then Bloodsport is a picture of him unmasked on the back. And then the opposite. And then Polka-Dot Man is the next one. Show him the head. So yep, that's him. And here it is on the back. So that pretty much covers it. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with Harley Quinn, just kind of go left to right, and gradually build a figure, kind of like I do most of these waves anyways. So anyways, let's start with Harley Quinn. Alright, so I got Harley out of the package, and now they all come with like a little black stand, and what else is it? A card. I'm not going to go into much detail. If you had DC Universe figures, I'll just kind of show you. It's like this card and then this black stand, which I mean is nice, you know. But yeah, it's not worth reviewing each one. So I'll start with a figure. Honestly, the face looks great. I thought that really looks like, what's her name, Margot Robbie or whatnot. I think they did a really good job with that. One thing I like too is like you can, like, she has good head articulation, but because it's pigtails, you can actually kind of move her head around. So that's pretty neat. Yeah. See, tattoo work looks really good. Let's see here, this kind of missing right here with the hinge. You see the one right here on the collarbone? I don't know. Right at the upper shoulder, and then the ones on the leg, you can see that kind of go up that way. Let's see. So it's just kind of like a red dress. Oh, the one here on the back, like a property of no one. Okay. Just have double jointed elbows, so her arms can go all the way up like that. So that's cool. Double jointed knees, which this one's kind of blocked, but you can still get around it. So, and this one does the same. So like that. And it's very solid, tight, you know, joint. So that's really cool. So that weird kind of ball joint here, where you have to kind of shift it into place or something. So like if you don't have it quite right, it just doesn't move right. I don't know. So it's kind of like this slit right here, and that's where the foot comes up. So it's, you know, just have to get it right to do it. But Yeah, that's one thing I just don't like about that. And the wrist has that too. I just noticed that too. And makes some really good articulation, but like, you know, it's a little too much. I don't know. But I mean, overall, this is a really solid figure. So pretty impressed. And then she comes with a staff, which is all solid, kind of dirty gold, I guess you could say. And you can put her in her hand easily, or I think so. And yeah, pretty good. So yeah, I was in there just fine. So yeah, I'm really impressed with this figure. This is pretty good. So there's that. And then the King Shark base. Kind of surprised by it looks like there's a lot of articulation. So there's, there's toe articulation. Goes all the way up like that, which is pretty impressive. It looks like ankle, which is a heavy leg, so you have to kind of put some elbow grease into it to get it moving. But yeah, you can. God, I'm gonna try this one real quick. You can go about that far up, and you can go that far back. So I'll have to work on the other one. The lift is a little tighter, but and you can kind of see like the inner workings here. It's like mine's got a little trash in there or something. It looks like it would move more than it does, but it kind of don't. Like it looks like it tries to swivel, but these shorts kind of restrict it. But I mean, I'm not gonna articulate that much. So, so that's pretty much it for that part. So next one's going to be Bloodsport. Okay, I'm trying to get everything in a view, but I think I've got it. Something I want to mention that was kind of weird. Like whenever I was pulling this out of the package, this part on Harley Quinn was actually the little clear plastic strings, which I've cut off a few of them. I'll just kind of show you. Like they look like this. I mean, I know y'all have seen that before. This was attached to the back cardboard piece, and then the figure was attached to the bubble. This one was attached just to the bubble. So, I don't know, that was weird, but to me it was. So Bloodsport, I don't know, I mean, like, the detail in the figure is really good. Like, it's kind of like a tactical looking guy. The mask is kind of neat with the skull face and the kind of shielded eyes. Let's see, that's good articulation. You know, same stuff. I do like how these forearm bracers kind of cover that joint there, so you still get movement in there. Same for this one too. And this vest is like, this is a mold underneath there, and this vest is kind of like squishy, so it's like above it. Get really good hip articulation, so you can kind of, you know, do some action poses. My knees are pretty tight, but yeah, this does good. Let's see. And they have like some of the same thing with the boot, like they use this part to cover up that. But I'm just kind of bored with the look of it, you know, like I think it's a good, well-made figure, but it's just, I don't know, just kind of looks like a generic bad guy or something. I don't know how to really explain it. Let's see, he has two swords, which are identical, except like a gold hilt, very short hilt in the blade. And there's nowhere to really put it on him, so he just kind of holds them. So, let's see. So this gets in pretty good. I guess you could do some like action poses with them if you wanted to, like kind of, I'm not gonna do over the top or anything, but don't know if you see my tour review. It's kind of like what I do with this. I don't know why, but it's always using the left shoulder. I think it's just because like I used to take some martial arts when I was younger, and like it was mostly Muay Thai, and they used to tell you like, or the guy that was training me was like, you know, when you are ready for a fight, I'm right-handed, you always use your left shoulder like as a defensive stand, and your right one, so you can have more force or more reinforced force from your right hand, right leg, whatever you want to use. So I don't know. So I guess it's just muscle memory that's carried over into toy collecting. God, for some reason I cannot get him to stand. So there he goes. I highly anticipate he's gonna fall over because I'm gonna put him in the background as I build these. So there he goes. And then there's these two pieces that go to King Shark. So that's the chest piece, the back piece. It's really sharp around the edges. And that's really sharp too, but they just popped together, it looks like. God, that sounded kind of rough. I don't see anything cracked or anything, but. And then this, wait a minute. I think there's a piece I'm missing, like a stomach or something. Harley, come on. Stay. Ooh, okay. Oh, so this is like. Oh, okay. So the piece I built is like these two. And they actually connect to this piece, which is with him, and that connects the legs. So it doesn't go like that. Okay, so I guess Polka-Dot Man will be next. So yeah, okay, so that makes sense. But anyways, so you got some chipping right here. The paint's coming off or something. I don't know. A little bit here too. Not bad. Like even the primer underneath looks like it would kind of blend in. It's kind of like a pale white. Kind of matches that. So I don't know. We'll see how the end product looks. So I'll kind of scoot this back, make some room, and I guess Polka-Dot Man will be next. Alrighty. So I got Polka-Dot Man out, and this is one I was kind of probably mostly rinse it out of the wave, but once I got them out, I'm just not that impressed with it. I mean, they did a good job with it. It's just, for some reason, my right arm is real loose. It seems like it's in there fine. That one is too. It's like it's got like a shift to it too in the elbow. So, I don't know, it just feels like the legs are arms are gonna parp out. So it's just kind of like a tan uniform with random polka dots on it. Face sculpt looks pretty good. And then it comes with this piece right here, which it looks like it just kind of clips onto a bracer. So you can do that. My fingers are like, just realized those fingers are kind of crooked looking. Like, look at that. I don't know. Weird looking, but okay. So you can kind of maybe spread them out or something. I don't know. That was a little better. His right hand looks like that too. It's like his fingers look crippled or something. I don't know. And mine comes with like an extra bracer, and I'm like, why would you need that? So I guess this is like so that would go there on this one. I don't know. Because this one looks a little thicker. So I'm trying to bring that up. So like this looks like that. But this one does not look like this one. This one's like a little thicker. So maybe this doesn't work there either. Yeah, it looks kind of loose. So this one would be the best one to kind of put this polka dot puppet on. So, and it's just like a clear piece of plastic with like that on it. So, and it does come with like goggles. So, God, it's like a problem to stand. So, this looks like it's translucent kind of. It's like a little red piece in there, and I can kind of see like my thumbnail through it. So I'm assuming this just kind of pops on its head, pretty simple. So yeah, and you can kind of see his eyes through there. So I don't know if you can, trying to focus it a little bit. But yeah, I mean that's kind of neat. This like that. So oops. So there it goes. And there she went. So there's that. And then it comes with these two pieces. So this is like the stomach part. And this piece is like, I mean, it is solid. Like this weighs so much more than this. Actually, this weighs almost as much as this part. It's weird that it's that like that, but I don't know. And then it comes with the head. So, and this kind of squishy. The mouth part here is kind of harder. That I guess would go in, kind of goes in an angle, so that would go in like that. So there's that. I guess I'll go ahead and put this on too. So it goes in first, and it kind of looks like it would, you know, be hard to follow, but like this part's up, this part is down, so that's the way we go. Ooh, God, that was a loud pop. Now that goes on top of there. And then the head goes in here. So there is King Shark with those arms. And he's got some good size to him too. This piece is, I mean, it's a big figure, a heavy figure. Anyways, on to the last one. Alright, so I got the last figure out, Peacemaker. The only thing he came with was an axe. And I don't know, I kind of like this character a little bit more since watching the show. It's got the doves apiece. So basically that's his thing. He has to have a dove apiece on every weapon. Like on his chest too. The face, it kind of reminds me of John Cena, but it kind of reminds me of like, I don't know, back in the day when they were trying to do Arnold Schwarzenegger's face and like they couldn't get it quite right. And it kind of reminds me of that. So, God, he's got some crazy arm articulation. Like that is nuts. Like literally I could take his flat elbow and pull his arm all the way up like that. I mean, it doesn't look good, but it's definitely possible. So that's pretty nuts. The shirt has like a nice texture to it. It's kind of like ridges in it, so they did good with that. Got like a stain here and a stain here. Looks like the leg articulation is really good too. Yep. So they're all kind of like that. They have really good articulation. So pretty par for the course. Let me put that in his hand. And there you go. And then do the usual pose, and there he goes. I'll be honest, like I've seen this with the mask, and I think I prefer the mask. Just kind of think it sells the character a little bit better. that's just me. And then you get the arms for King Shark, which are really, really solid. Like, I like how it's just a tight grip, but it doesn't feel like paint's rubbing off of it. Like, I don't buy much of these DC Multiverse figures, but like their quality's really impressing me. It has like a kind of a texture to it too. Kind of reminds me of like there's a place we used to, you get pet a stingray and it feels like that. But anyway, this will finish him up. So this is his left arm, and this is his right arm. And looks like everything's pretty snug in there. And there he is. There's Polka-Dot Man. And there goes King Shark. God. I'll just let this land for now. Wow. That is pretty cool. Like whenever you, so his mouth, his teeth are like one piece. So when you pull this up, it kind of pushes his teeth up. So you have to like push it down all the way for his front teeth to come out. So I like that. Doesn't have a whole lot of articulation in the shoulder, which is fine with me because he's just more of a mass. But I mean, yeah, you can do some pretty cool stuff there. Okay. And then his head kind of has, it can spin around a little bit, but it kind of just, that's as far as it goes. Well, actually, it goes a little further. So you can go all the way around, you're just kind of rubbing into this part. So, same thing here. It's like the arms will, that's about as far as they go down, but when you go up, it can go up like that. So, that's cool. This has like this twist in his diaphragm. And it looks like it could do more, but you're going to rub these parts in. And then this kind of swivels too. So yeah, you can try to get them flat. The only thing that concerns me is like this part right here just feels really cheap. Like it's like this, I feel like it'll fall over and they'll eventually snap or break or something, I don't know. Let's see. Let's put the wave in perspective. So, King Shark's the big boy in the back. I'll put Peacemaker up here. Save him to the front. Polka-Dot Man. And Harley Quinn. Let's see if I gotta give you on those. I think that's everything that you. Overall, I mean, this is definitely my favorite figure. I like the articulation on it. Like, I think I like how it's simple, but it's, you know, it's got a great size to it and weight to it and everything too. So I really like that. I think this one's like an 8.5 for me. My second favorite is the Harley Quinn. I just think they did a really good job with like the detail, especially on the face was really done. So that's like about an 8. After that, I don't know. Like I feel like this is probably my second, but I think all these are kind of like, they're like a 6 to me. I don't know. Like they're really well done, but they're just not interesting. You know, like I thought like this one would be interesting. So like, I mean, I foresee in the future that I'm going to keep King Shark and probably Harley Quinn and may just trade these to like, you know, someone. So that's probably what I'll do. So I've been kind of pickier with my sets, and then obviously, you know, you get these and do that with it. So, yeah, I mean, like I'm really, you know, for what I got for it, I'm really impressed. Glad I kind of held out and got that, and, you know, happy with it. So if you got this wave, let me know what you think. I know this has been out for several months, so you know I'm kind of late to the game. But anyways, thanks for watching, and appreciate the support.